Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Temi. My full name is Temi Tokbe Omotola Odisea. I'm a postdoctoral researcher as well as a legal practitioner. I'm an international trained lawyer as well as a Nigerian trained lawyer. I was called to the Nigerian bar in November 2016 as barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. I've got a law degree from the University of Buckingham, United Kingdom. I'm also a chartered member of Chartered Legal Executive. I'm also a member of Chartered Governance Professional, United Kingdom. I also have a Master of Law degree in Corporate Governance from the University of Portsmouth, United Kingdom. I'm also a doctorate degree holder in Political Science with specialization in law and diplomacy. Interestingly, my thesis has further resulted into a non-governmental organization known as Gender Parity Initiative. This is also called GPI. At Gender Parity Initiative, we are blazing the trail for a new path in terms of boardroom gender composition. We advocate for gender parity in corporate governance in terms of boardroom composition. Research has proven that there is gender disparities in terms of top executive positions in corporate boardrooms, not just in Nigeria but globally. This is a global issue. We advocate for gender equality, which is also in tandem with the United Nations Sustainable Developmental Goals, Goal 5, as well as Aspiration 6 of the African Union 2063. Gender parity in boardroom composition is a global and fundamental issue. This issue is so significant that in the United Kingdom, there's been a commission set up to address this issue. The chairman of this commission, Lord Davis, said, if you are a chief executive officer and you do not have gender parity, gender diversity as a top issue, then you have been asleep by the wheel. Gender Parity Initiative is focused on bridging the gap. I'm hopeful and, permit me to say, gingered to do more, to advocate more, to research, and really let everyone and anyone know how gender parity is doing and how we seek to bridge the gap in terms of boardroom composition. And we hope that in the next 3 to 5 years we would have made fundamental impact in terms of bridging the gap, not just in public limited companies or quoted companies, but also in private companies where organizations, companies just see the need to have gender parity, to have equal representation in terms of their boardroom composition without being told, without being informed. I'm grateful to the organizers of Active Citizenship Fellow. It is indeed a noble mission. I'm particularly thankful for Mr. Charles for anchoring this event. It's been a great privilege to have been a part of this forum, and saying that I've learned a lot is an understatement because I have really been schooled. I've been schooled. Prior to this moment, even though GPI is relatively new, I've come to learn the essence of a compelling storytelling, the essence of fundraising. Finance is at the heart of every business. Every business needs steady finance to thrive. The act of seeking for funds, getting donor participants. It's been amazing.
Hi everyone, my name is Isaac Gimberson. I'm the president of Prime Stage Innovation Center and also the convener of the Job Up project. 4 years ago, I started my HR career, and during recruitment and selection processes, I found out that most graduates from public universities in Nigeria do not have the necessary skills to fit into the workplace. They were lacking employability skills. I also found out that it is very, very difficult to fill vacant positions, despite the fact there are tons of applications coming in. So it was then that I discovered that there was more than just unemployment in Nigeria. There was a problem of unemployability. Many youths in Nigeria, graduates in Nigeria, are unemployable. And I decided to start a platform where we can use training and knowledge sharing to be able to upgrade people or upskill people or graduates who are either looking for a job or looking to upgrade their jobs. So I started the Job Up Project. The Job Up Project is a series of training and coaching that helps graduates in Nigeria to get the necessary skills that they need to fit into the 21st century. And in the past 3 years, we've been able to reach out to hundreds in training. Over 300 have been trained so far, and we have also had a lot of testimonials of people who never got interviews before beginning to have interviews, and people who never got jobs before are beginning to get jobs. So we believe we have a solution in our hands. In the next 3 to 5 years, we want to be able to create a system that receives people who graduate from the universities and train them properly, more like an intermediary educational system that helps people to get the necessary skills that they need to fit into the workplace. So we want to be able to build an academy and a system that will make that possible. I am really excited about the opportunities that lies ahead, and I'm sure great things are going to come from it. And just in case you don't know, Nigeria, unemployment and unemployability is a very huge challenge in Nigeria. Nigeria is known to be the second highest unemployment rate in the world after South Africa. And I found out that a major aspect, or one thing that can help us, in as much as there's an economic aspect to it, there's also the unemployability aspect. And I feel like if we can contribute our little quota by training and sharing information with people, we can help reduce that negative statistics to a very large extent. Now, one thing I know that is very important for every entrepreneur is to, number one, to have knowledge, and number two, to have skills, or knowledge and skills. Then secondly, tools to carry out their work. Now, in the past 4 weeks, we've been going through rigorous training with the Noble Missions Active Citizens Fellowship Program. It has been an eye-opener. It has been a game changer for me. I've not just upgraded my knowledge, but I've also been, certain tools have been put in my hand where I can be able to be more effective in terms of civil engagement and also civic engagement and social entrepreneurship. So I'm really excited. It has changed my paradigm. I mean, I had the opportunity to raise funds, had the opportunity to write a petition, also had the opportunity to get people to vote for a certain cause, learned certain that I could use the I Take Action platform to actually drive change and all of that. So it's been an amazing experience, and I also like the fact that besides the theory session, we also had the opportunity to practicalize the things we're learning in class. We also had the time to practicalize the things we're learning in class, and I think that makes that whatever we learned stuck. So I really want to say thank you to Mr. Charles for the opportunity. Thank you to the Noble Missions team for the opportunity, and I want you to know that we are going to use everything that you have taught us. We're going to improve on it, and we're also going to do whatever it takes to drive change in the areas that we have chosen. And this is it. Thank you very much, and I wish us all an amazing event. I'm talking about the graduation. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful time. Bye.
Hi, my name is Kafilat Olanike Olariwaju Akintomiwa. I am the founder and executive director of KOA Education Foundation. KOA Education Foundation is a registered non-profit organization born out of the communal need to ensure every child has access to quality education. KOA Education was founded in April 2018 I have been a teacher, I've taught various schools, and I have witnessed pupils being sent out of school due to financial reasons. These students were brilliant, were focused in class, but because their parents could not afford to send them to school, they were sent home. I've also seen students, pupils, go to school with torn uniforms, no sandals, no exercise books, and this saddens our hearts. At Care Education Foundation, we work every day to ensure that every child has access to quality education. In 2021, Nigeria has had an estimate of 10,193,918 out of school children. That is a lot of numbers. And our foundation has been helping out of school children to go back to school. We are also helping children who are in school that are unable to afford pay their school fees so that they don't join the out of school children. Also, we have been working hard to provide back to school materials to pupils. In 2019, we established a free public library. As you know, greatness can come from small beginnings. This library, we've had 150 registered pupils and students. It's a free public library. Registration is free, visitation is free, and we have a librarian. These students, they go in every day, read, access resources, books that on a normal day they wouldn't have been able to have access to. These students who have no textbooks in school come to the library to use textbooks to do their assignments. In 2021, we had donations of new books from Give Back Group and Child to Child Foundation USA, and we've also just gotten books from I Read Network. The library has really helped a lot of students and pupils, and we've received positive feedback from the environment. Also, our students who we send to school, we don't just put them to school and ignore them. We follow up with their academics and their performance. We go with them step by step. Via our project Humanity Through Machine Literacy, we've been able to connect students, undergraduates who are unable to operate the computer, the basic computer operations. We've been able to connect them with we just started this program, and we have 6 computer institutions that have pledged to support us and to enable the students learn for free. So we are able to connect about 2 students now. By next year, we'll connect the remaining 4 students to the 4 institutions. Also, we are working to partner with more computer institutions to provide virtual online Microsoft Office learning, desktop publishing, so that these students can also advance. Q Education Foundation, we have various team members and volunteers, and we are working to ensure every student has access to quality education. Active Citizen Fellowship has been an amazing fellowship. It has been enlightening, it has been insightful. In fact, I didn't have the courage to create a petition and actually submit such petition. But joining Active Citizen Fellowship has given me the confidence to be able to create a petition, have people sign the petition, and actually submit the petition. I've also learned a lot about advocacy, fundraising, and I have been able to interact with a lot of people. I have also been able to have confidence to walk up to people and say, sign the signature, donate. I've been able to create call to actions. Thank you, Active Citizens Fellowship, for this amazing program. Thank you for this amazing fellowship. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dinatu Emmanuel Ishaku, the Executive Director of Asham Girls Women Youth and Community Development Network. I'm a graduate of Cairo University from the Department of Physical and Health Education. I'm currently doing my MSc program studying health education. I'm working on my dissertation on the topic correlations between menstrual hygiene and STIs among female adolescents in IDP camp, Southern Kaduna State. This fellowship has really helped me. It has opened my eyes to storytelling. I have gained a lot in storytelling. I've improved my storytelling skills. I actually know now, I understand the key things to point out in a story. that will motivate my donor to invest in my project. And fundraising was a good one for me, a big eye opener to me and my team in my organization, because it has improved our skills. And we actually understand that the circle of people we keep in our contacts, either on LinkedIn and on all other platforms, should be people that will want to motivate us to do better, should be people that see the best in us and want to invest in every project we bring forth. And the petition was actually my first, for that of my first. It was my first petition, and it was motivating, even though a bit challenging. But I've learned, because my our petition was to a local government chairman of a school, to provide chairs for a female secondary school in his local government. That school has over 200 females all sitting on the floor in their classes. We're able to reach out to him, and his confidential secretary even reached out after we've submitted the petition. It means we've made progress. My projects, my organization is actually registered, and we've done quite a number of projects. We did projects, we did step down trainings for female vigilantes in Kano State. Well, we did, during the step down training, we educated them about early warning and early response. We also trained a part of some of them on how to respond to young adults that are involved in community crimes, and how to channel them to the right agencies. We also trained some in guidance and counseling. That's the female vigilantes. We trained some in guidance and counseling. And the projects my organization will be working on in the year 2022 is reaching out to female adolescents in the rural communities, educating them about menstrual hygiene and how to maintain or observe healthy menstrual hygiene and its relations to STIs. Seeing that high number of rape in Kano State is being done to young female adolescents in the rural communities, which most of them are hawkers and most of them are actually out of school girls. We will be needing your support, your financial and technical support, and even advice, so that we'll be able to provide as good as enough or almost enough of all that those girls will be requiring or be needing to observe a healthy menstrual hygiene while observing their menstrual cycle. Thank you.
I'm the co-founder of Villa Future Leaders Foundation, an organization founded by young people in the year 2019. And so far, we've been able to carry out quite a number of sensitizations and campaigns. One of our sensitization was sexual and reproductive health, and we sensitized over 2,000 young adolescents and also adolescents in grassroots community on sexual and reproductive health, reaching out to young boys and girls. We counseled so many of them. We also partnered with UNFPA in this sensitization on the Day of the Girl Child, where we sensitize children on digital generation. We also carry out sensitization campaigns on child labor. One of the places was in Bauchi State, where we also pushed for the adoption of the Child Rights Act in Bauchi State. ILO Voices published our work, www.ilovoices.org. We also carried out sensitization campaign on gender-based violence, where we campaign for end rape. Example, My Body is Mine campaign, hosted television shows, and also went to secondary school and organized talk shows. We also carried out campaign on ending fistula. In the next 3 to 5 years, I see the Beulah Future Leaders Foundation spreading its tentacles around Nigeria, empowering more women on skills so that they can support their family to reduce poverty, also taking children out of the street and giving them their life back, education, and moving the non-profit organization forward in this country. The platform Active Citizen Fellowship has built in me a leadership skills that will help me in the long run. It has provided me mentorship, professional skills that will help me drive the organization to the next level. Thank you.
I am Dr. Mutademayo Asefel and founder of Metad Earth Initiative, which is located in Ibadan, Nigeria, Oyo State, Nigeria. The organization centered around mental health advocacy. Our goal and vision is to ensure that people can live a life that is free or to some extent reduce mental health challenges. For the past 1 year or more than a year, we have been working with uh, with other stakeholders in ensuring that the menace of mental illness can reduce drastically in our society. For instance, a year ago, we organized a project, Save the List from Mental Illness, which is a month program where we educate people on various factors, various various factors and other um, signs and symptoms that they will see when they are having mental health challenges. We're able to discuss about depression and other mental health disorders, stress, and then which is one of the leading cause of mental health challenges in our society. I have volunteers who are working with me. We are leveraging our social media handle to ensure that we have a populace of people that are free from all the myth of mental health illness, when they need to seek appropriate healthcare professional who can treat them for their mental health illness. This year, for instance, we organize a program where we talk about substance abuse, how we need to reduce the substance abuse, the treatment options that are available, and all the myths in the society about the mental health, about the substance abuse. We are able to tackle that. We let people know the stages of how they can deal with a person with substance abuse, and how that person can be a good can also be part of the human resource of our dear country, Nigeria. We are still coming up. We are still on the way. We have not reached. We have not yet reached the destination. We are still working on that. For us to have a nation where people can be in charge of their mental health, and also to reduce the stigma associated with people who are living mental health disorders, so that they can have people that can assist them when they are in need, and to give them care and support. I thank the organizer of this fellowship program, Activism Fellowship, Mr. Charles Ofumwa, for selecting me as one of the participants. Let me say this fellowship is an eye-opening for me because it is an hands-on fellowship. It is the theory and the practical aspect of it carry weight, in which you have to be involved in it. And during the fellowship program, I also involve my volunteers in these all the tasks that I'm be given. They also involved in ensuring that I was able to complete those tasks. I was exposed to storytelling, how to write captivating story, so that it can attract a potential investor or potential audience for them to see what you are doing and how they can be of help to you. Then also the advocacy. It was an in-depth learning what advocacy entails, and the ways and manner which you can go about the advocacy. It was also a learning journey to learn how to seek for funding. The donation is not a very easy task, because people that will donate for you, there are people that believe in you. They know that you are someone that they can trust with their money. It was an eye-opening for me, because I was able to most of the donation I got done for the program during the task were mainly from people that are closer to me, who renew. So I was able to know that you start from home before you go to external. Once you are able to win internal, you'll be able to win external. It is a very great journey for my other fellows, for us to finish this fellowship program. Many people we are more than the total number of us that are graduating today. Many people dropped along the way. Thank you so much for everyone. It is a great pleasure for me to be here today.